Dude, by the way, BT Dubs, I was at Pep Boys the other day, right? And then I was something for Lyft, and I had to like wait in the lobby, blah blah blah. And there was a soap opera that was on. And have you seen a soap opera like lately?
Not lately. No.
Okay, so the thing is, you watched it as a kid. You remember, half days are a thing. You're going home. You're going on to like, oh, what's on TV that I normally don't see? Then you're watching like a Days of Your Life kind of thing. You're like, what?
No, I'd always skip that. I'd always go to like History Channel or something. But I know what you're talking about.
No, because you act like you didn't go on The Price is Right.
Oh no, Price is Right. Yeah.
All right, but it fucks with the channels in that region.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
All right, so the thing, I was watching it, and because the thing is, now we're in a day and age, or at least we, since I like to think that we both really like movies and really good acting and method actors, like, we didn't appreciate that when we were kids.
Right.
So, and watching it now, it is it's terrible. Like, the acting is atrocious.
I think it's really just they're trying to suck up all the good-looking people. So all the old women or like wives or older, like, not old, but like housewives and older people, so just like eye-catching, like, oh, what's this? This guy looks handsome, or this girl's beautiful.
I would agree with you, but no. The thing is, going on there, you realize that like the people aren't really that attractive. Like, they're really not that good. And the thing is, though, but I was intrigued nonetheless, even with the terrible acting, because the storyline that was going on, first of all, I didn't know what was happening. Second of all, it was just this huge rigmarole. It's like, I can't believe you did this, and he's back. And like, in the 10 minutes, no lie, and me watching, I got to realize this guy loves this girl, because she's like, all right, bye, and he kissed her, and he's like, and you're like, oh, that's so cringy. It's terrible, but I was intrigued now. And it's funny because we were in the lobby at Pep Boys, and it was just a bunch of dudes. And I can tell, I was the only one watching it, right? I was like, I'm fine. I'm going to watch this cluster F of a mess. But the other guys were doing their best not to watch it, but they had to try not to watch it because it's so captivating. I was captivated. It was terrible acting. The lighting, bad. Everything, terrible. But I couldn't stop watching. Like, for 10 minutes, when they called my name, I was like, oh, man, what's going to happen? There was a fist fight between the old men. He's like, I'm going to show you what's for. And he swung. The dude dodged him, knocked him out. He's like, if you ever try that again, you won't get back up. And then he stood there, and then he walked the fuck away. And I was like, oh, don't start nothing. And I was like, oh, damn, good thing I don't know what channel this is on, because I had to watch it again. I was like, I get it. Like, I got it.
No, you might get it.
No.
I don't understand it.
You see, you talking because you weren't there. You weren't there in the majesty. I don't know. I may have caught like the last 10 minutes where it gets real good to lock you into the next episode. You know how they like, you have to watch tomorrow. Maybe that's where I was at, but man.
Like that to be continued
screen
that comes
like
up
dead
right now. Okay.
Oh man, if you did a JoJo Bizarre Adventure thing, I'd be so excited. God.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, everybody, welcome back to hopefully a non-copyrighted episode of Two Dudes Just Talking.
Hey.
Here on Focal Point Exposure again. I'm Ivan.
I'm Chris.
Welcome back. Very sorry about last week. Last week wasn't really a good week, was it?
No.
I'm feeling it.
No, it was not. How about this?
Stuff.
The copyrighted sucked. It took the air out of our sails. But I feel like despite that, we went through it. We battled on, and that's what today we rally. So the thing is, Ivan, this week, besides that story, I did something that I've never done before.
Do tell.
I actually watched the entire Oscars. Now the thing is, growing up, I was always like, who the fuck watches the Oscars?
No. Who watches the Tony Awards? Let's get.
No. Yeah, no one watches the Tony Awards, but I'm sure someone. Wait, the Tonys? That's for the Broadway one, right?
Yeah, that's for.
Yeah, a lot of people like Broadway. That's not. First of all, I watched a little bit of it when Alexander Hamilton was on. I was like, boy, I need to see them win every award, baby. Woo, damn that. Hamilton. Anybody watches Hamilton out there? Mad props. Anyway. So the thing is, I watched it. My girlfriend Brie was like, she didn't have Twitter. She's like, I made a Twitter. I'm gonna live tweet it. Like it's on. She got like the free week streaming, like simulcasting that Hulu has to do it. Because if not, it was like $40. And I was like, Jesus. I was like, to get simulcast, and I was like, God. And so we were watching it, and I was gonna play Monster Hunter. By the way, BT Dubs, sidebar it real quick. Monster Hunter, officially the highest selling game Capcom's ever made. Marinate on that one.
Monster Hunter World, the new one.
The new one.
Shit, dude.
Yep, I was shocked too.
No way, because Street Fighter 2. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Nope. We'll get back to that. That was another sidebar I want to do. I want you to hold it, marinate on it.
Okay.
All right. So I was watching the Oscars, and the thing is, I was like, I'm a fan of movies. I like cinematography. I like the music. I really dig when I go on something on screen and I'm like, oh my god, this is why I go to the movie theater, for the spectacle of it all.
Right.
So I was like, let's celebrate this. Let's get some scoops in. I was like, I'm juice. We got some cheese. We had some cheese and some crackers. It was delightful. All right. And
do you guys have any wine?
No, we had some beer, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. And so we watched it, and like the thing is, I was like, oh, whatever, and I was like, oh, this person's good, that person's good, and I'm sorry. The more I'm watching it, the more I'm getting into it.
Right.
And then like I'm like, oh, I think this person should win. This is like, I forgot about Dunkirk, and I'm like, oh yeah, forget that. Movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that leads me into another thing where you realize how much exceptional movies you just don't watch.
There's a lot of movies.
Yeah. And a lot of really good, like, people talk about, like, Hollywood doesn't make movies. No, they make good movies. It's just you don't watch them. Because then I was watching a podcast where they're talking about, like, yeah, a lot of these movies nominated didn't make that much money. They're good movies, just no one went to go watch them.
Yeah.
So I think it's just one of those things. I'm like, people want all these kind of different movies, but people don't want to pay to go see them. So that's why you're getting, the 97th Marvel movie, which I'm not mad at. But, like, that's why they spend millions of dollars on that jazz instead of this indie movie. Have you ever watched the Oscars?
Not in a very long time.
What was the last time you said you watched it? Like, and have you ever watched it from beginning to end?
I think I was like 19.
You gave the Oscars a chance?
It's a long time ago.
What did you feel about the Oscars then, when you were watching it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to watch it, so I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much. I don't remember like 15 days ago, so it's kind of
okay. No, I was just asking, like, if you like remember. Okay.
Entertaining. Like I watched the whole thing.
Yep. So I liked it, and it was like they were doing a thing where they were all trying to be like progressive, and like everything that's going on Hollywood with like the Me Too movement and all that stuff. They were trying to showcase all that, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm all on board. You get some scoops over here. Good for you. I'm totally down for that." Jimmy Kimmel, he was hosting. He made it a big joke about like what happened last year with the envelope, and they got the. Did you remember that? Yeah, about all that stuff. It was.
Wait, Steve Harvey'd it.
Yeah, when he Steve Harvey'd it, and then what else?
Poor fool.
Yeah, it was. But honestly, it was a good time, and I think I would honestly see it again.
Oh yeah, Oscars is always good to watch. I just, as an adult, like where the hell do you find the time for everything?
No, don't get me wrong. It just happened to fall into a time where I was just like,
let's do it. Yeah.
I was like, let's go. Yeah. Let's watch this. I was like, because I'm a big fan of trying stuff I've never done. So me watching the Oscars from like the red carpet, because Brie was hyped for the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? And when people were like not talking to Ryan Seacrest, and people were like, whoa.
They're not talking to
Ryan. Like perfect, because you're on the carpet. There's hundreds of people trying to talk to you, as you're walking it.
Right.
And people were like, nah, bro. And you're like, whoa, you're not talking to Ryan Seacrest? I don't know what happened with that. But people were like, nah, bro, I'll talk to someone else. And he's in the awkward like, okay. Like, You think about Ryan Seacrest, like he's like one of the most media folk there are right now.
Yeah, well, why is everybody ignoring him? Did
I don't
miss
know.
something?
I missed something too, but I remember I was like, and seeing it on Twitter because, like I said, my girlfriend was lied to, and the people were like, "Oh, people not talking to Ryan. Like, what the hell's going on with that?" And then I was like, oh, I don't know.
Is it one of the Me Too things going on?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's even weirder? To cut you off really quick, I did see something on Facebook. There was somebody like handing out. They had Girl Scout cookies on the stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Morgan Freeman. The video was Morgan Freeman goes on stage just for Girl Scout cookies and then walks off.
That happened a couple years ago, I think.
Was that a few years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everyone's like, Morgan Freeman can get away with anything, man. He's just like, I'm Morgan Freeman.
You say that now, because I was about to say, if that was this year, how is he even at the Oscars? With his little thing going on.
Well, Morgan Freeman has a thing going on?
He had a thing going on that was revealed.
What's going on with Morgan Freeman?
Apparently he was like, he slept with like his 14-year-old like stepdaughter and niece. Some weird fucking thing happened.
I have not heard about this at all.
I'll look it up in between the break and we'll talk
Look it
about
up.
that.
Like, yeah, retcon it if you need to.
Right. Like, if I don't talk about it in a minute, then you know it was I don't know what
No,
happened.
you clear this man's name and be like, I goofed.
Right.
All right, don't be throwing Morgan Freeman under the bus. Not on Tuesdays just talking.
The voice of God.
He'll smite your ass. All right. Anyway,
yeah.
So just to get back into it, so we could wrap this up, this part. The Shape of Water won Picture of the Year. Have you seen it at all?
I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either. But it not Benicio del Toro. I forget what
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. He like, it was just like, it's funny, not to make it like a race thing, but I was so happy to see like an Hispanic dude up there again, and he was talking about like his struggle when he was a kid, and he never thought it was gonna be him, and I just felt so. I was like, "You do it, man! I'm so psyched for you." And I don't even like the dude like that. I'm never like, "Yeah." But he is helping make the new game with Hideo Kojima,
yeah.
Which I'm like. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be hype sick.
Is he, or did he jump out of that?
No, he's in it. He's in it. He's in it, dude. Him, Normus Reedus,
yeah,
all that rigmarole.
We'll wait for that video game in 5 years.
Well, let me wrap this up. Okay, let me wrap this up. All right, let me wrap this up. Let's get there. This ain't Final Fantasy anyway. Anyway. By the way, the Final Fantasy thing was a jab at him because I told him the Final Fantasy VII remake wasn't going to be done to 2020, and he said 2018. Supposedly, that game on your mark comes out this year. Anyway, so sorry, I got real close to that mic. But it won, and like while I was watching the Oscars, the whole time I was like, dude, I need to watch some movies. And Bree was like, was in it, but I'm like, I need to hunt some monsters. So I played Monster Hunter because the game is straight fire. And then she watched Lady Bird.
Oh, I need to watch. Man, there's so many good movies I need to watch, but go on.
Yeah, and I was watching bits and pieces of it. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, this is really good. And like the cinematography is awesome, the acting. And I'm like, the mom, I'm like, I haven't seen her ever in anything. And like everyone just knocked it out of the park. I was like, dude, this is awesome. And it's such a, like, it's fun. It's like anime, like a slice of life anime, but it was just like a slice of life movie. Right. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, you just need this normal, mundane movie, but it's like, it's not mundane. It's the everyday life and the struggle that it is someone growing up. And that's why those stories always generate, like the coming of age stories.
Yeah, they're always good.
They're always good because we've all always been there.
Like Juno. Like, that's a good example.
Yeah. It just, yeah. It just, like, honestly, it's put a lot of movies. I'm like, I need to watch more movies.
Let's watch more movies.
Me and Bree, we're coming up soon. We're getting our movie pass. Is that movie passing for $10? Man, it's sponsored the free plug. You know, I was getting a free plug. Sponsor this. Trying to get them to.
What's going on with that? AMC is doing what?
It's not AMC. It's not so much AMC. AMC is the last holdout. But apparently, you can go to other movie theaters, and for like $10 a month, you can go watch as many movies as you want.
They're gonna play him anyway. Why not? I guess, right?
Yeah, they're gonna
they
play
get
him.
most of their money from concessions.
Yeah,
anyway.
but you have to understand. I have think about it. Like for someone like me, the last movie I saw in the theater was Star Wars. All right, but if I have, but I'm paying. So that means they got my money that time, but it's been months since then.
Right. Think about if you paid that and then we were to continuously watching. It's like date night every night.
Yeah. I legit would, instead of getting $15 from me every 6 months, now you will get $120 from me a year.
Yeah.
But I'll be watching the movies because I'll be down. And you act like I'm not going to get me a nice little bowl of popcorn.
Oh, yeah. No. If I was paying $10 a month and like this deal, of course, I would buy concessions.
Yeah, dude. Like, honestly, if you could get on it, because I'm going to get on it, and I'm thinking about, honestly, once I get it, I'm making a whole other YouTube channel, and I'm reviewing movies.
How about,
I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, we could talk about movies together. We can do that maybe after.
Maybe. I'm just saying, you have to understand I will be going on some nice date nights with,
of course,
my mamacita. But I'm down to get down, especially because, like, the summer is coming.
The blockbusters.
The summer of the blockbusters. Avengers got moved up 1 week.
Really?
Yeah, dude. But you have to remember that would have put it in the same week as Rampage, the new Rock movie.
Okay, so they had to move it.
And then The Rock had to move their movie a week up.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to fuck with the
each
Avengers.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna watch anything else that week. It's just not gonna happen. So now technically our summer season starts in April.
Cool. All right.
It's gonna be a long summer.
Only a month and a half away, really.
Yeah, really, dude. And all right, so let's circle back. Let's get back. Capcom, Monster Hunter, the best game Capcom's ever made financial wise.
Financial-wise, okay. So they made the most money off of it so far, is what you're saying?
Because the thing is, I thought the same thing you did. I'm like, whoa, you have to remember, Capcom gave a lot.
They have a huge lineage.
Mega Man, Street Fighter, other stuff I can't think of right now.
Resident Evil.
See, that's the thing. I forgot. That's the thing that I thought. I'm like, oh, they sold more than Resident Evil? I was like, but I'm like, thinking about it, like the last big Resident Evil game that came out was just kind of mending fences. Because even though it was a great game, like the horror in the latest game, it was still mending all the, like 5 and 6. And was this the 7th game?
Yeah.
Okay, the last one was but 5 and 6 were hot garbage. And I remember saying 5 was shit. 5 is shit.
Yeah, it's not that great, but
It's
I mean,
shit.
6. I think 6 has its place in gaming history. Like, it may not be as
In gaming
it may not,
history.
I think it was a lot of fun. I think it was great for co-op. Like, it was definitely a lot better than 5. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
And Capcom was moving in a different direction from the start of 4, and then 5 was terrible. 6, I think, was pretty fun. Was pretty cool with other people. Obviously, it's not a Resident Evil in the sense of the origin of Resident Evil, but I had a fucking blast, and I think a lot of other people did.
Okay. The thing is, I thought, you see, I watched 6. I never played it. Because I was hearing such terrible things. And I'm like, this isn't a Resident Evil game. If that game had another name on it,
Yeah.
you may be right. But since it's
yeah.
Resident Evil, just no. I'm like, what's going on over here? And then 5 was just like, anyway, not to talk about it. Let's talk about what's at the matter at hand, which is Monster Hunter. And it's sold damn near 8 million copies already. Like, it shipped like 8 million copies.
Shipped.
Yes.
Okay.
Like yeah, and sold most of it, and it's like actually still selling because of word of mouth. Like, I wouldn't have played it if I didn't hear other people talking about it. I'm like, oh, Monster Hunter, another Monster Hunter game, but supposedly it's like really good. And I'm playing it right now. I can tell you, it's and it melts time, dude. You're like, dude, like I was like, Bree was like, you've been playing for like an hour and a half. I'm like, I've only been playing for a half hour. And then I looked at the clock and it was an hour and a half. I was just hunting one monster. He kept on running for me, and I'm like, and I got sharpened my blade, and I'm like, I need to kill this thing. Oh, dude, but it is hype. and the game is really good. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting fact that it lets you know, like, console space wise, how big this market is right now. Because PlayStation sold over 800 million PlayStations, and Xbox, people guesstimate that it's around like 300 something consoles are out there, and not even talking about PC. And like, the market's huge.
Right.
Like, people are gaming at an all-time level. And I think it's pretty cool.
It was really cool.
Yep, and first quarter was the perfect time because the only opposition they had was Dragon Ball Z Fighters, which is still hot fire.
Yeah, I actually.
But they can share the space together.
Oh yeah.
Because
they're two different games.
Yeah, they're two different games. Like, we're really lucky for the first quarter of 2018. We have two, I think, standout games. And like, Monster Hunter has legs on it, and so does Dragon Ball Z because they have the new DLC that's coming out.
Right.
It's good stuff.
I need to start playing that.
What, Monster Hunter or Fighters?
Both.
Yes. Yes, you do. So do I. I need to get me a fight sticky thingy. I want one just because it's supposedly the easiest way to get into it. Everyone's like, because Dragon Ball Z has like the Smash Brothers things where it's easy to get into, hard to master.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely think faster paced fighting games need like a fight stick, especially those with like air dashing and other types of like mechanics. Mm-hmm. It's better to get a fight stick. Something like Street Fighter, I play on pad. I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. But like Marvel 3, no, I need a fight stick. I refuse to play on controller.
Bro, what was that game you said? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not at EVA, so I just assumed it was dead.
I really wouldn't be surprised if it's brought back because nobody's playing Infinite now.
Because of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, DBZ killed Infinite.
Yeah.
Probably for good reason, to be honest.
Yeah. Especially because the Fighters it's just so good. Like, honestly, I feel like right now there's a lot of good movies that are coming out. We got a lot of great games. Hot dang, it's a good time to be a nerd.
Yeah. It's a nerd fest around the world. And animes have been getting like wildly crazy. Gainax is coming out with crazy cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Fooly Cooley's coming out this year. Season 2, I think.
About that. Does Fooly Cooley need a second season?
Probably not. But I feel like Gainax has been having a good track history so far. Mm-hmm. They've been coming out with stuff like Kill la Kill and this is like this new mech anime that they're doing. I think that they did. I'm not sure if they're doing it. But it's in the
upswing.
It's like Neon Genesis. It's calling back to it essentially. But I mean, I don't think Fooly Cooley needs a second season. But it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think Fooly Cooley. I didn't think it needed a second season. Will I watch it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's cool. But the thing is, Fooly Cooley blew up in such a way. We have to remember that the landscape was a lot different, though.
Yeah,
you had nothing that style.
Yeah,
that kind of style at the time for us Toonami fans watching Japanimation.
Right at the time they called it Japanimation.
But there was nothing like that. But now, bro, you got animes like Mob Deep, One Punch Man, like these. Well, they're made by the same people, but the styles in it are just so crazy, and like I wonder if Fooly Cooley will shine the way it will now.
Well, okay, so real quick, we're running out of time, but just real quick, I want to say this about that is it's 15 years at least since Fooly Cooley is released in America. I think it's been longer than that, to be honest. And the landscape has changed. But I think it did start something in anime. Like Fooly Cooley started this crazy kind of like wacky-ish kind of anime where it's entertaining, it's action-y, and it's pretty chill. Anybody can kind of watch it, right? Mm-hmm. And but
do you think anyone can watch Fooly Cooley for real?
If you're an anime fan,
I think not anyone can watch it.
I meant in the anime scape. I think anyone, like if you're a fan of moes or you're a fan of like action animes, shonen animes, then yeah, I think anybody can watch it.
See, I feel like not every anime you could say that. I think you can. I think like one of the few animes that I think anyone can watch is like Attack on Titan and Full Metal Alchemist.
Oof, oof.
But I think
Oof,
Attack
the
on Titan
goats.
more
The goat.
is because like it's the where I would throw that just plucking from something that you just said is like something anyone could watch. The thing with Attack on Titan that's so good about Attack on Titan is it's a great story being told just through the conduit of anime, because it doesn't do a lot of like bleeding noses and sweat brow. That like the charm of it is just telling you a tale. But yeah, like you said, sorry.
That's a good point.
That's just 2 cents.
Well,
2 dudes, 2 cents is what we got going on.
we should make that a segment.
2 dudes, 2 cents.
All right. All right. We'll be right back and let. Yeah, we're gonna just take a quick rest. I'm gonna look up the Morgan Freeman stuff. We'll be right back.
Clear that man's name.
We're gonna do a video segment, and it's not gonna be today in trending. But stay tuned. We'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
I'll be back. It'll just be a quick cut. All right.
Sweet baby.
I'm talking too much.
Bye bye. Or come back. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's one of those things like, you know, the camera's on you, so you just want to start doing some weird. Like, you won't do dance with me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not weird. All right, so I looked it up.
You're just fucking lame.
I looked it up. The Morgan Freeman thing. It's this is from the Huff Post, so kind of take it as you will. It says here that he was romantically involved with his 27-year-old stepdaughter for almost as long as a decade.
What?
Apparently, they almost had sex when she was like 17, I think. But then they didn't. He stopped. Like, they stopped. Like,
wait, is the stepdaughter?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it like a what's that famous director? Woody Allen?
Probably.
Is it like that thing where like they like?
Well, they're not like together or anything. Or at least this was told that this came out as true, that his ex-wife said something about this, apparently, that her daughter told her what happened when she was like 17. So that and other stuff, like he also might have a mistress. So I mean,
okay, wait, was it consensual kind of thing? Like, what does it say?
It's not like he was trying to rape her. No, and then they ended up coming to a decision that they both came to a decision it was a bad thing. Apparently, they're like, oh, let's stop this.
Okay, so it was okay because you made it sound way worse.
Well, I didn't know. Like, I just remember hearing something about it. It's still kind of weird. Yeah.
How about this? In this landscape, in this day and age, that's normal bad.
That's kind of like, oh, kind of we're goofing up.
Yeah, we're goofing up. Let's stop fucking.
Yeah.
Not
I
like,
don't think they were fucking. They were just like, I don't think that happened. At least no one said anything about that. They said that they almost did. So.
You telling me they almost fucked for like a decade?
Well, I don't know that's all it says about that. There's nothing else from in between, from the beginning to the end of that decade. So, I don't know. More will come out maybe when Morgan Freeman actually finalizes a divorce with his ex-wife, or when things get done with whatever. Anyway,
cheating on your wife is bad, but
yeah,
it's not as bad as the crazy thing you've been hearing about Hollywood stars now. I'm just glad he's not raping anyone, any little boy jerking off on people. I'm glad he's just normal fucking up.
I'm gonna miss Louis C.K. for a while.
He'll come back. It'll be fine.
He'll come back in like 5 years.
Nah, he won't. It will not be that long. Give him like another 6 months.
No, I think a few years.
No, he's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. He's one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
And
you know what people like? They like tearing someone down, right? You know what they love? Seeing someone get billed right to fuck the back up, and people like him.
Yeah.
It'll just take a little bit. For some reason. It's just one of those things you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just shh. You have a lot of money. Just be at home for a little bit, dog. Go on a vacation.
Yeah.
I'm like, work from home. I don't know. Relax. Go to the zoo. I don't know. Do something.
Write again for a while. Who knows?
Just write again. You have enough time to just make content.
Okay. So, Chris brought up some videos that I should watch because I'm a very busy boy.
Yep.
And so I think first of all we're gonna start with the Mary Poppins trailer. So we'll put it in the background. I'm gonna figure it out. You're watching this now, but it might be a hassle for me with copyright and other shit. So I'm gonna do my best to get it right the first time to avoid copyright claims.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's just take it from there.
All right.
Okay. Which one should we watch?
Just watch the
the
one from 2 days ago.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Disney, of course.
They're crushing the world. That's what.
It's a Mary Poppins trailer, by the way. First of all, do we have to keep making sequels and remaking stuff? Is that necessary?
Yes, because it goes into what I was talking about earlier. People don't like original ideas.
What
People don't go to the movie
about?
theater for original ideas.
Whoa, a kite flying. I don't know who that is.
It's Hamilton, man.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
You need to tighten up.
I don't watch Broadway.
Man, well, it's okay not to like good stuff.
I never said I didn't like it, you dingus.
Anyway, focus on the topic at hand.
Huh.
She's an airbender.
So it's So a new story begins. So does that mean that these are all new kids?
It is wonderful to see you.
Or
Yes, it
are
is,
those the
indeed.
kids? Yeah, she's a witch?
I pause. Now, okay.
First of all, wait, what is that? That says the Disney Little Mermaid teaser trailer?
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
Okay. Okay, so as a trailer, right now it's a teaser to this movie.
Yeah.
Does it make you want to go watch it?
I don't know if I think I was sold on it in general, not because I really want to watch it, but I want to see how they did it, well, if it's gonna turn out good or not. Because I want to be that cynical motherfucker in the theater and like, oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
But
it looks
Disney's
kind
been
of cool.
crushing their live action stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of cool. I mean,
Now, how do you feel about Emily Blunt being the main, being Mary Poppins?
well, who is Mary Blunt?
Emily Blunt.
Yeah, Emily Blunt.
She's been in a couple movies. Like she was in The Devil's Wear Prada. She did like a small thing in that. She was in the movie where I forgot Jason Segel's in it, and he's super tall, and they're like really short people. Stuff like, well, he wasn't tall. Jack Black was tall, and she's been in a bunch of little stuff. It looked like her
I know
star
what you're
was
talking about.
rising, and then she did a couple dud movies. But she's a good actress.
That's terrible. That is terrible for somebody's career. Even Cara Delevingne, she's been in some fucking bombs, dude. That last Valerian movie,
Yeah.
they made like $10.
Yeah, and honestly, the trailer looked great. I just, yet again, those things I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend that money. Because the movie visually looked great.
It looked interesting, yeah.
But,
And dude, seriously, like, I know I didn't watch that movie, but I mean, I like Cara Delevingne. I really do want to watch that movie.
and what's the other dude that in it? He was in the movie with the super Michael B. Jordan was in it way back in the day. It was written by oh man, I can't believe I'm blanking out on his name. I love his writing. He's a good screenwriter. I forgot his name. But
What was the movie?
you know
What was it about?
it was like like three dudes got superpowers, but they were just like regular dudes, and it was before like Chronicle. Yeah. Yeah, because
He was in there?
Yeah.
I didn't, dude. I saw it in the theater, like when it came out 10 years ago. Am I really gonna remember some kid's face from 10 years ago?
Well, he killed it, and he's a good
It was
actor.
a good movie. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the faces.
And he has a
very
good
well.
weird face. It says, you know, if you want to be in Hollywood, you need a nice weird face.
Yeah, you need a very unique face.
Yeah. Same thing with modeling too. You can't just be pretty.
Right. You have to. Yeah. You have to be. You have to be memorable.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. So.
But Yeah, I'll watch it. I don't think the trailer sold me as much as my preconceived notions of Mary Poppins sold me. But the trailer looks beautiful. It looks good. To be honest, I think I'll just watch it because... Well, why are you not going to watch it?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I feel like it's funny because like the live actions, they sell really good, but they don't make me want to go to the movie theaters and watch them. I feel like Mary Poppins is one of those movies that I'm like, you know what, I might want to go see that.
Right.
But that has nothing on what we're about to watch next. Great segue, Chris.
Great segue.
Oh.
You
Now wait.
guy.
Okay, just put it up. Just put it
All
up. I'm
right.
so hyped for this.
Okay, so yeah, this Christopher Robin teaser trailer. I don't know how I feel already, but we'll see. Here we go. Another Disney.
Oh yeah, they're crushing it right now, Doc. Them and Google are our overlords.
We've called an emergency meeting this weekend. I promised my wife and daughter I'd take them away this
Ewan
weekend.
McGregor!
So we need to cut 20%. You promised these people good jobs, and I thought you'd do anything for this company. I'll have a good time. What to do, what to do, what to do. What to do indeed.
Were you kidding me?
Who? Christopher Robin. I've cracked. Oh, I don't see any cracks. A few wrinkles, maybe.
Wow.
What do you think?
Well, first of all, let me just start by saying I really wanted to watch the last Winnie the Pooh movie that came out in theaters like 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Never did. I regret it to this day. With Ewan McGregor, I have to fucking watch it because I love Ewan McGregor since Trainspotting. Secondly, why can't there just be a unique, like, why does he have to grow up and oh, now I'm an adult now. Christopher Robin.
But so many people have talked about that so much about Christopher Robin. You know, all those conspiracy theories you hear on YouTube.
Yeah,
and him
like,
getting up. Because that's the thing with being a child. Their passes, you go on. Now he has his own family. And honestly, I gush over this. I'm like, this trailer, I'm on board. I'm day one watching this.
I'm going to watch it.
And, like, the thing is, the trailer, the teaser trailer, the reason why I had you watch Mary Poppins first, because Mary Poppins as a trailer was good. I thought Winnie the Pooh, damn near masterful. Because you have him going to work. It's London, like, in, like, the movie way of looking at it. You know, all the grays you see, but until he walks into that garden. And he's like, what to do? Like, you know, he's like, and then, like, Winnie the Pooh. And, like, and he's like, and you could I'm sorry, I'm just gushing over it because it just looks so good, and it just like he's seeing like an older friend, and he can't believe it. And like, I love the voice actor. I try to memorize his name before that. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, he sounds old.
Yeah, but it's perfect. And he's like, and it's funny because I don't even like Winnie the Pooh that much, but for some reason I'm on board with this. Like I don't have to watch another trailer. I'm all in. I'm not even a Winnie the Pooh Bear fan. I thought that's how a teaser should be. So good.
I'm kind of torn apart because like I want to watch these movies that just like they're just playing at they're manipulating you, or they want you to go to see this. They're trying to pull on your fucking heartstrings if you watched this stuff when you were younger. They're trying to reach into your fucking wallet.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
that's what. But yeah, you see, I feel like
sure.
I agree. They totally are, right? But
yeah,
the way I look at it, Mary Poppins is a little more. You know, you're fucking with a legitimate classic. Winnie the Pooh has been around for a long time. There's been a lot of adaptations to it.
Consistent with the kid following.
Yeah, it's been a thing going on in one facet or another through one genre, and so I feel like you can play with that a little more, and I'm on board. I like that they did Christopher Robin older, and you have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Stop.
What? You got a problem with Obi-Wan?
I have a problem with the prequels.
Obi-Wan was not a problem in these prequels whatsoever. He acted great.
He did good.
He did great.
He did good.
He did great. If you could take the oh my god, I'm blinking on the original Obi-Wan Kenobi. His name. Can you think of it right now?
John, I think.
I don't know.
No.
But the thing is, like, he has a lot of he like a lot of like tropes where he would like play with his mustache and stuff like that, and you like do things and like oh my god, now I'm blanking on his name too. Jeez, I can't. What? Ewan McGregor. And like Ewan McGregor was like, he would watch his movie, like watch like the first movie and really try to get the subtlety in his movement.
Yeah.
He's just so good. So talented.
It's good.
Yeah. I'm down for Winnie the Pooh so much.
I'm down for that more than I am Mary Poppins, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm on board Disney. I get it, because people say they want new stuff, but they're not doing it. Like, you don't watch the movies.
So let's be honest.
Let's be real.
The Disney thing I'm looking forward to the most is Kingdom Hearts 3. Am I right?
What?
Kingdom Hearts 3, the amazing gaming series that is beloved
not an amazing gaming series. It is
loved
not.
by many.
I will fight this tooth and nail. Okay? First of all, if you need to, Ivan, cut this part out, because it's called Chris Rant. All right? Kingdom Hearts, it has started a thing. It started, first of all, amazingly, right? Kingdom Hearts 1, for at the time, during PS2, damn near, 10, 15 years ago?
16, 17 years ago?
Jesus Christ, it can almost buy its own cigarettes. All right? And it started off something great. It did really good. 2 was really good except for the first 4 hours of the game. All right?
First hour, really. That's the whole intro to the game.
That whole intro was booty. All right? It sucked. It was terrible. It was out of place. You had to wait an hour to get to the fun part.
Obviously, weren't paying enough attention.
You see, this is what they do. They deflect the setup. It's just shitty storytelling. That's why it is what it is. The game had phenomenal gameplay mechanics, especially for its time. The graphics were pushing what PS2 could do at the time. Definitely. I'll give it all the credit in the world, but you can't go over the sloppy storytelling at the first one. If your fanboy just wants to blindly not notice that's up to you. That's your thing. All right. But then from that point on, I could forgive 2 for that. Okay. If that were the only hiccup Kingdom Hearts, you would be 100% right in saying it's this great franchise, blah blah. But it's not, because after that it becomes muddy garbage water. It makes no sense. They keep on retelling the story, adding stuff, so you just keep on buying the same iteration of it. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out someday. It missed the entire PlayStation 3's lifespan and is vastly moving towards missing PS4. Hell, PS4 has moved on to PS4 Pro, its second iteration within the life cycle. It's already missed PS4 for the first 5 years. And for some reason, people just give this franchise a pass, and I don't understand why.
5 years or 4 years? I think
I don't know. PS4, 4, 5 years. I don't know.
But I see where you're coming from. Well, I think those who are fans and those who actually really love the game are the ones that those other games are for.
I bought 1 and 2.
No, that's not to say. All right, I'm gonna agree with you that storytelling at the beginning of 2, obviously,
I don't think
if you didn't play the Game Boy game beforehand between 1 and 2, you're gonna miss out on some things. You're not gonna get some things, and I think that those games that aren't main installments are for the people that love Kingdom Hearts. It's to fund Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, like, what about like all these games that other companies might make in between main installments? It's not just a quick cash grab. Sometimes it's to fund the other projects that they're having, main installments. It's supporting.
So you're telling me Disney needed help fund? Disney and Square Enix needed the help to fund this little indie project called Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. It's been in development for
it hasn't been in development
12 years.
Technically, Kingdom Hearts 3 has only been in development for like 2 years.
No.
2-3 years.
No, it's been people have been working on it and trying to figure out.
No, that's the misconception. They want you to think that people have been working on this game. Look at it, dude. They have not been working on legitimate Kingdom Hearts 3 until the last couple of years. To actually working on the game, no, they were. Like, you could tell they had an idea.
To start the stepping stones.
They were trying to, but then it ended up muddied water and then lost its way. I'm sorry. It's just like people are just apologetic to the game, and I'm like, it doesn't deserve it. Like, it's been, it's Kingdom Hearts 2, how many, and it was supposed to be a trilogy. After the third one, it's going to end, we're going to have this story, but no. Then they realized, oh man, we can make a lot of money, so they just kept on tacking stuff to the end of 2. Then you had, 2.1, or, 1.5, 2.3 Dream Heart, whatever the hell.
They're not tacking, they tacked on one thing at the end of it.
They tacked on so many.
There's
remember
things
that cutscene
beforehand
at the end where the 3 people are fighting in the Keyblade War?
Yeah,
and all
that's
that?
a prequel.
And you're like, oh man, all that shit
It's not tacking to the end of it.
Oh, they're just tacking on things. I'm sorry, not to the end of it. Just like here, there, this, that. And then you find out that Asora's not even the chosen one. He just his heart is just someone else's thing that just completely took away from the main character, the protagonist you've been playing the whole game.
So that actually makes him the chosen one.
No, but it doesn't make him.
One.
It's just because he has the heart of somebody else.
Yeah, but so that still makes him chosen.
No, it doesn't.
No, you're just trying to hate on it.
No, I'm not trying to be a hater. It's just a huge hole that people just don't want to deal with. Like, oh, okay, it takes away from that makes Sora special.
Sora is special. You're playing the main character.
No, you're playing as a guy that things are happening around. That's how it feels like after that. Once I heard that, I was like, no, why would you?
You're the guy who's making things happen.
I honestly, no, it's just, I feel like things are, now I'm looking at it, it's just like things are just happening to you, and it sucks. I like the game. I want to like Kingdom Hearts. I hope Kingdom Hearts 3 is everything it could be. Right? I hope for the people who love it, for the nerds like you that love that game, I hope it's everything you want. But I'm like, don't say it's one of the great gaming franchises, because it's
Pinnacle.
not. It's not.
It's amazing.
As a franchise, it's a 6 out of 10 at best.
Let's have the people decide in the comments whether Chris is wrong or Chris is wrong. If Chris is wrong, hit a like, or if he's right, hit a like. If he's right or wrong, comment and subscribe and hit the bell.
Kingdom Hearts is overrated. I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts is overrated. Like Metroid is also overrated.
Whoa!
It doesn't. It's overrated. It doesn't do sales. It's honestly, it's one of those things. I'm sorry. It's not that good. It's just not.
What are you talking about?
Look at the storyline. And honestly, not even just looking at the storyline. It doesn't move copies. It's never moved copies. Look at the numbers. It's just it's a loud minority who like the game. But honestly, the last game where she was, oh my god, the last game for was it Wii U or
something? But I
that
heard
game
wasn't
was
as
terrible.
Good.
And it sucked because it had a good voice actress, and then they made her like a little scared, like, oh no, I'm so scared, and like you're not allowed to use weapons until the dude lets you. Oh god!
I actually haven't played the new one, and I hear it wasn't as good. But every other Metroid seems to have done.
No,
really
you had
well.
You had the Metroid, you had like the good games and stuff like that, but they weren't. They're not actually as popular as people make it seem like.
Super Metroid is amazing. It's definitely a piece you want for your Super Nintendo. Like that is a game you have to have.
Yeah,
for Super Nintendo.
For the first one, yeah, but I think it's dipped in quality, and it's not as. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying it's overrated.
Let's be glad it's not a Castlevania. Rest in pizza.
Rest in pizza, Castlevania. You deserved better.
So we're in hot water right now. We're kind of riled up.
I'm so mad.
But just let us know what you think. I think that's going to be the end of
Kingdom Hearts is bad. It's not. It's not. It's all right. It's a 6 out of 10. You
guys decide.
As a franchise.
You guys decide what's going on, and I'll comment with you guys. Chris will comment with you guys. We'll talk about it next episode next week, or maybe we'll have something in between the week. Who knows? But I hope you sticked around this long, and get ready for the weight loss. We'll see you next week.
I'm so salty.
It's a new month. It's a new month, so we're starting a new weight because last month is a moot. We're not. So we'll see at the weight loss.
Totally ate right before I came over here.
And oh god.
I totally ate and had like a shit ton of water before I came over. I was so fucking hungry. Whatever. That's why I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot about it. I was like, oof. By the way,
it's a good thing you actually ate that much because we're starting at this weight we're doing now. So the rest of this month is
fresh start. I'm gonna take a hot L at the beginning. Oh wait, does this count as a winner loss thing?
This is the first one.
Or
No.
this just
That was last week.
Okay.
So this is okay. This is his new start.
Okay.
So we'll see you there.
All right.
Bye.
Hold the bad boy.
All right, starting a new month. Boy, Chris lost twice. But hey, you never know what's gonna happen. Like I said, you still need to wash my car from the last month.
I ain't washing shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that pollen too?
Oh god, dude.
No,
215. You a fat boy?
215.
I'm just kidding.
That's with all these. I have a heavy ass shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the shirt, Ivan.
These are heavy pants.
Yeah. And with that heavy ass.
Oh hey. All right, come on.
I shouldn't be talking shit right as I was about the fat boy's about to get on scale. Ooh, look at my 2 different sides. Do.
2 socks just walking.
2 socks just walking in the sun. There you go.
3.
I'm glad I just ate 2. Because I know that's not the way to wake up at.
We will figure it out. Yeah, I'm definitely a lot.
So hypnotized the way you buy. Well, next month it's gonna be a good month. I haven't feel your body. You're gonna get right. You're gonna get tight, dog. You know what? Yeah. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right.
Bye, guys.
This is why I do best my best work on my feet.
See ya.